Nateum as Spider as is running out is running out of is cannot live with a mask day and night. It will go to the Wind Traders and try to bring Spider home to Norm. But then a traitor, and then known as Mongwan Raiders, also known as the Ash People, come and attack with Loic, Kiri, Took, and Spider going and trying to save Spider's life, while Jake Sully is with Courage. And when the kids get captured by the Ash People, then Jake Sully and Quaritch stop them just in time. But then apparently they drop Jake Sully and Quaritch as well, and for the rest you just and that results into a giant battle. And for the rest of the story, you just have to see for yourself. Because and by the way, this is going to contain massive spoilers for Avatar: Fire and Ash. So if you want to avoid spoilers, please go turn off the review, watch the movie, like maybe tomorrow, because how late it is, depending on which country you live in. And otherwise, if you don't care about spoilers, let's continue. So what can I say about the story? Now, this is a very interesting story. I love how we're exploring more of Pandora with more new things like the Wind Traders and the Mongwan Raiders, also known as Ash People. And I also like the giant story between Spider where he can now breathe Pandora's air and now has a crew of his own. The giant battle at the end is intense. And it brings in another great thing about this movie, and that is the visual effects. And these visual effects are beautiful. No wonder this movie got an Academy Award for Best Visual Effects, because just like the other two movies, these are stunning. And I mean very stunning. The detail of Pandora, the detailing on the Makanyan world, the detail on the fire, the list just goes on. It brings and the effects and the costumes are absolutely great. Well, even though it is digitally animated, it's still, the character designs are very grand, bringing in more touch, bringing in anything that the Omakayan people can now climb. The Makayan can climb on trees. The Makayan people swim. The Ash people, Veron puts ash in her hand, puts fire in her fingers. The list just continues. And I can just go on and on about the visuals. But last but not least, we have the characters. Starting off, we got Jake Sully, also known as Torek Mukto. And he was a very good character in this movie, I won't lie. He is trying to do his very best and mourning his death, not only by protecting his family, but also mourning the death of Nateum. Then you have Natiri, who is trying, which is just like Jake Sully, mourning about Nateum and trying to say, mourning about Nateum and trying to protect his family. Then you have Loic, who, just like in the second film, he is my favorite character in this movie, and especially when he fixes Natiri's bow, and you get more suspense when Luke almost tried suicide when he was about to kill himself. and then you have Kiri, who is a very good character and trying to connect with Awa. Then you have Chuck, the youngest member of the Sully family, and she was a good character as well, very funny and does bring a lot of charm. Then you have Spider, and he was actually pretty better in this. And he's actually pretty better in this, where he's trying his best to stay calm and trying to make sure that he's all right while he's dealing with the air situation. Then you have Quaritch. Quaritch is a great villain. But it's not as great as Faran. And oh my goodness, Faran, she is the most menacing villain I have ever seen. Well, I literally just got to a movie where I had a menacing villain like Titus from Hoppers and Drago Bloodfish from How to Train Your Dragon. Let's just say this is one of James Cameron's most menacing villains in the Avatar franchise. With great personality and trying their best and many more. And like I have a lot of other characters to talk about. Actually, I almost forgot some. So let's continue. Then you have Ronald, where she does die at the end of the movie, and she with the new baby Prill. Then you have Teresa, who is Loic's love interest. I'm trying to figure out who the other one was. The chief. We got the chief of the Macayan clan. We will say. We got Arnold, Roxto, and more. With a great star-studded cast and many more, just like the second film, this brings in a cast of characters that you love. Well, even though it's not as great as Avatar: The Way of Water, it doesn't change the fact that Avatar: Fire and Ash is a fantastic movie with a greatly written story, and fantastic action, beautiful, fantastic visual effects, incredible voice acting, characters that bring in charm and heart, and many more. Even when you take a look that it made more money of making over $1.5 billion in the box office, and we still need a fourth movie on how it comes to be. And before you guys ask, yes, this is a 9 out of 10 with the Cheeky Grayson seal of approval. My only thing I need to say before closing out this review is that if you are a fan of the Avatar franchise, no matter what, watch this movie. I don't care if you already seen it in the movie theaters, you need to see it. Because this movie can not only bring you in some flames, but can also make you dream as one.